Good morning, everyone. Well, we're going to be warming up across Nebraska today, but already tomorrow, another cold front pushing in, so we'll be cooling back down. And yes, it's looking like it's going to get stormy once again. Certainly not this morning, though. Just sunny to mostly sunny skies, and a little bit on the chilly side, no matter where you are in the state. Temperatures in the 50s, but the 50s are not going to be around for long with what we're expecting this afternoon. I think largely in the low to mid 80s for highs in the eastern half of the state, and mid to upper 80s for the western half of the state. There's going to be some difference in the winds today. So if you're in the far eastern part of the state, like Lincoln and Omaha, there's not going to be much wind. Then in the central part of the state, going to call it a breezy day. Guess 20, 25 miles per hour. Places like Grand Island, Kearney, North Platte. I got to call it windy over in the Panhandle, where those gusts are going to reach 30 to 35 miles per hour. And also, late this afternoon, I do think a few showers could start to push back into the Panhandle. So a chance of rain for the homebound commute in Scottsbluff, but probably not anywhere else. Now, this area of rain is going to try and push to the east, and it may reach places like North Platte, Kearney, late this evening during the early overnight hours. But that's probably it. It's probably not going to get any farther east than Kearney, it's looking like. Notice how the activity fizzles out, and there could still be some isolated showers in the western half of the state tomorrow morning, but the eastern half of the state still looking dry. That is going to change in the afternoon tomorrow. In fact, the latest models say it's going to be a little bit stormier in the east than the west for tomorrow afternoon. It looks like about 1 o'clock we'll start to see the activity start to fire up and pick up a little bit, kind of transition from isolated showers to more scattered showers and storms, although early in the afternoon, the storms will probably be weaker. We'll probably see the intensity pick up a little bit in the late afternoon and evening hours. Let's talk at 4 o'clock about high temperatures and winds for tomorrow. Tomorrow, uniform across the day. We're just going to call it a breezy day. Guess 20, 25 miles per hour. Looking a little bit cooler in the east and west, but warmer in the central part of the state. So in the eastern part of the state and the western part of the state, high temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 70s, but it's looking like some in the central part of the state could still reach the 80s. Right now, there's a trend in the models that say the storms are going to peak in intensity around 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and that would not be good for the Lincoln Omaha area because it's looking like that's the time when storms are most likely in the Lincoln and Omaha area. See that dark shade of red showing up? That's indicating not just a thunderstorm, but the potential for a severe thunderstorm. Models are still a little bit messy, though, to be honest with you. So that's why it's a pretty broad, severe risk for tomorrow afternoon and evening. We're most concerned about those areas in yellow. That's that level 2 risk, the slight risk. So heavy rain and lightning, certainly a possibility, really just for about everyone in the state, but particularly in that area of yellow, North Platte, Kearney, Grand Island, Lincoln, Omaha, there is a chance for severe storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. So right now, looking like worst case scenario, wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, maybe a couple storms producing some quarter-size hail, and though the chance is very small, we can't completely rule out an EF0 or EF1 tornado. Of course, as is always the case, the day of the storms, we have the highest confidence, and things could change a little bit. So look for another update tomorrow morning.